Okay. And now we wait. All right. Hello, everybody, to Trails of Cold Steel 4. Last time we played, we got a really good thing happen. Specifically, the return of a certain Prince of Erebonia. There it is. The glorious. There's me. Margarita. Dorothy. Monk. The third floor. It's even bigger. It's like super huge. And the bridge. It's even bigger than it originally was.
Despite being a new model of ship, the system you see here largely emulates that of the previous Courageous. Our operations manual only covers the bare minimum. Should you find anything lacking, you'll have to figure it out as you go.
Understood. I'll make sure to pass it on to everyone else.
In total, it spans a length of 92 Arch, a considerable step up from the previous 74 Arch class. However, because the ship is so much bigger, you'll need to carefully watch the speed and engine output.
Huh. So she's a wild one, eh? Sounds to me like this girl's gonna need a bit more taming than the last one.
This terminal should give you complete command over all the ship's facilities and fire control systems. It comes equipped with anti-hacking measures, specially developed by Professors Albert and Erica Russell themselves.
You mean Mom and Grandpa made it? We should have no problems then.
Yeah.
Incredible. Every inch of equipment on this ship is state-of-the-art.
And that computer's one of the Epstein Foundation's next-generation models. Weren't they only just developed?
That's right. And its hull has the latest innovations in hydrodynamic engineering, courtesy of the Ruhr Institute of Technology. Plus, it seems to be outfitted with ZCF's newest next-gen Orbital engine, too.
It only gets more and more unbelievable every time I hear it. Just how did you manage to construct a cutting-edge ship like this abroad in total secrecy, without anyone finding out?
That is a good question.
As I stated earlier, there are a great deal of individuals who helped me make this happen. Such as Mr. Gwyn here, for instance.
Gwyn Reinfeld.
Mm-hmm. The story here goes all the way back to right after the Civil War. Considering the way it ended, His Highness decided to approach me for some advice. He had me prepare this ship for him, all in anticipation of the day when the Crimson Wings would be torn from the sky.
So that's why.
Huh. I do remember His Highness mentioning something about you being his advisor.
Still, for the construction site to be located on the Kingdom of Libel's Valeria Lakeshore, and on top of an old Ouroboros secret base to boot, talk about a plot twist. You're referring to the research facility that the Faceless constructed during the incident in Libel. I heard that after the dust settled, it was handed over to ZCF to manage. It does seem like Grandpa and the others used it for some kind of research. Not just Gwyn and Professor Schmidt pitched in, but Professor Russell and Her Majesty Alicia too. Whereas Cassius and the Crown Princess were none the wiser. If you want to fool your enemies, you gotta fool your friends first, huh? Classic. As for funding, in addition to His Highness Oliver, Gwyn and His Majesty Eugen also contributed from their personal holdings. But perhaps the most unexpected benefactors were Father and Marquis Rogner. Indeed, quite a cunning play by those two. I imagine that keeping this from the Alboreas was all in the name of avoiding the eye of the Intelligence Division? Yes. Same with the Cayennes, I'm sure. And so your new set of wings were completed, independently of both the government and the Viceland Army. When I said we were preparing for our original wings to be torn away, I only expected they'd be commandeered by the government. To be perfectly frank, the thought that they would be physically torn apart never even crossed my mind. This isn't a laughing matter for the record. Indeed. Just being alive is reason enough to give thanks to Adios. Even at the cost of a left eye. Your Highness, I hate to ask, but what's the prognosis? A full recovery doesn't seem to be in the cards, unfortunately. But as a musician, I'm just grateful that my hands and ears made it through in one piece. Suppose I have them to thank for that, huh? So you owe your life to George's inner turmoil and the whims of that phantom thief, huh? You have an unbreakable spirit, Your Highness. Don't sell yourself short. Yeah.
This is... I underestimated them. Shara, I'm sorry. Sorry, Ein. Looks like I messed up.
Goddess, please protect my daughter.
You have 15 seconds until the hull collapses. So before then, I will offer you one final wager. A gravitational barrier will appear on the bridge for exactly 24 seconds. Let's see if you can come back from this.
Adios, help us! You gotta stay calm!
Get down and brace for impact!
Over there! Damn! The gravitational barrier! It's not gonna hold.
Don't give up just yet!
And that's how he lost his arm. There it goes.
Was I a moment too late? Nay, surely a flicker of hope yet remains. Can you still be plucked from the jaws of Gehenna? Show me just how far that luck of yours will take you, my dearest rival.
Yeah, Blue Blank saved the day. I still can't believe that our friend, the Phantom Thief, saved you from all the wreckage. Guess his parlor tricks are good for something. If that's what he used to spirit everyone away in one piece. No wonder they couldn't find so much as a single body. On top of that, he healed His Highness, the crew, and even the Viscount's grave wounds, didn't he? That's right, I was injured too. But somehow I made it out relatively unscathed. When the Viscount jumped in to block the hole in the barrier, I couldn't even use my arts to help it. I'd never felt so worthless in my entire life. I'm sorry, Laura. I dropped the ball when it mattered most. Like I've told you, Tovol, you have nothing to apologize for. I'm just relieved you made it out alive. I'm sure Father shares my sentiment. Well, if you say so. I admit I thought Viscount Arcade more or less invincible. I was stunned speechless to see him in that state. But for him, losing his left arm means he'll just swing twice as hard with his right. Power is but an extension of oneself, and what is a sword if not power wrought in steel? But ultimately, it is not the might of one's blade, but will and strength of spirit that decide the battle. Words of his lordship from the Infernal Castle 2 years ago. So ridiculously cool. Okay, Edgelord. Given who we're talking about, I expect he'll only emerge stronger from the experience. If that's the case, this could well become the most difficult trial we've faced yet. I'm inclined to agree. It'd be prudent for us to account for every contingency. There's also the promise we made with Lloyd, Estelle, and the others. True that. We can't let them best us. But what exactly is Rose up to? Sorry about my grandmother. She has a way of being evasive. I definitely was a little surprised by how sudden that all was. If it involves the rivalries though, the only thing to do is go check it out, right? The previous evening, after Rain and the others had boarded the Courageous II and been shown around, they began discussing the next steps they should take, considering that the war would begin in less than a week. In the middle of their conversation, however, they received a call from a rather unexpected party.
For those of you who have not yet had the honor, my name is Roselia Milstein. I am the elder of Erebonia's Hexen clan. Emma and Vita are my disciples in the magical arts. It is a pleasure to finally meet you, Prince Olivert, as well as the storied children of Crossbell and Liberl.
How do you do? Until this moment, I had only heard of you through rumor and legend. I've heard that you watched over the laying of Erebonia's foundation by Arno I. Is that really true? Well, actually, that was my predecessor. It was Emperor Hector and Prince Dracos who I was best acquainted with 800 years ago. I cannot say the family resemblance is all that strong in you, but you definitely have a familiar fire in your heart. It's quite an honor to hear you say so. I've heard about Roselia from Ren. 800 years old. Even seeing it with my own eyes, I can't quite believe it. I've heard a few things about those of you back there as well. Glowing tales from Ragnar and Zeit both. Wait, what? Ragnar? For real? We haven't seen Zeit since. We spoke shortly before they vanished. Even I have no idea of their whereabouts now, however. That's a shame. From the sound of it, Cassius doesn't know either. Ragnar the Ancient Dragon and Zeit the Divine Wolf. Two of the beasts entrusted with overseeing the Septerans.
Indeed. Beings sent forth by Aidios, much like the holy beast of Earth. Thomas Lysander, Second Dominion of the Gralsritter. Estelle, Lloyd, I've heard many a rumor about your respective endeavors. As for you, Your Highness, I don't think we've had the chance to talk since you were last at the main campus.
And to think that you, a history teacher, are a Dominion of the Gralsritter. I must say, I was quite frustrated that I was unable to see what was really going on, despite my ties to Kevin. I see, so I guess that means you heard about us from Kevin and Reese. It sounds like you learned about us from Wazzy, right? Right, we're having all of them operate outside of Erebonia at the present. They're out there resisting Ouroboros and their allies working towards the Great Twilight in secret. 1st, 4th, 5th, and 6th Anguis. It seems the enforcers who haven't come to Erebonia are also all out on operations. Looks like the intelligence division's been active in other countries too, making some pretty serious moves. Red Constellation's main regiment and the War God too. So Uncle Sigmund is finally on the move. Yes, Arios and Rishi are responding to their actions. It's the same with Noel, Chief, Sergei and Dudley, isn't it? I hope they're all okay. To be honest, things are looking fairly grim. So much so that the Papal Guard has begun to act on its own and is cooperating with Operation Mil Mirage. I suspected as much. Now is truly not the time for them to be going off on their own like this. Even during the Night Touched affair 200 years ago, the Papal Guard managed to make a nuisance of themselves. For the time being, let us focus on the main issue at hand, the rivalry of the Seven. I've been closely monitoring the disturbance in the Spirit Veins, and it has been a surprising development. As soon as the commencement date for Operation Jormungand and Mil Mirage was announced, activity in the Spirit Veins reached a fevered peak. Though the reason why is still unclear, it seems the announcement itself is connected to the spread of the disturbance. What? What, you mean the spirit veins reacted to today's events? The boss moving out might be related too. Yes, as well as my father, the Steel Maiden, and the others. This probably involves Mother and Sharon too. And Mariabelle. She seems to be working with Reinford somehow. There are likely many causes, but we now have a different grave situation on our hands. Meanwhile, spirit veins across the entire continent have begun activating. It's no longer limited to the Empire. Wait, what the hell? The disturbance was initially a gradual ripple outward from the Empire, but it seems to be matching the coming war in its scope. Right, that's the Great Twilight at work. They need it in full swing for the rivalries to be even possible. I imagine even now they're preparing for the ultimate reformation of the Great One. If only there was something we could do.
The solution is simple. Use this ship to whatever end you see fit. The rivalry of the Seven appears to be the true objective behind this plan of the Chancellor and the Gnomes. That much we can safely assume. And yet, it is this very same objective that may be our sole hope in preventing the disaster to come.
You for real here? It's true that ever since this curse was unleashed, it's felt as though everything's being guided by some unseen force. With that in mind, it'd be near impossible to try and prevent the war altogether.
That's probably why Dad and Chloe opted for Operation Neil Mirage instead. But while we're on it, what exactly is this curse anyway?
We know full well the sort of strife a Septarian can cause. We saw so ourselves during the incident in Liberl a few years back. There, we had to come face to face with the same issues our ancestors contended with 1,200 years ago.
It was the same for us. We fought back against a centuries-long plan to artificially recreate a Septarian. One that had been lost due to mankind's own hubris.
Yeah, I almost made a really big mistake back then. But then Lloyd and the others came and made everything all right again.
In Liberl, a ring that could grant any heart's desire. And in Crossbell, a tree that could rewrite destiny itself. Each one a blessing, yet each one a curse. But in spite of that, Estelle, Lloyd, and everyone else faced them head-on. They didn't lose heart even once.
Therefore, discovering the truth is your responsibility now. It's not something Estelle, or Lloyd, or even the rest of us can accomplish. Only you, Class 7 of Thor's Military Academy.
The Empire's facing threats both on its surface and behind the scenes. You're no strangers to kicking tail on either of those fronts. I can't think of a more tenacious bunch out there. The way I see it, you guys are the only ones who can do this.
Yeah.
It's up to us then.
Yeah. Everything that's happened.
Naturally, the Courageous 2 has its own missions to see to. We must travel around the country helping people and gathering allies. Even so, I have no doubt that we can still serve as your wings of passage. More so with the Merkaba out of commission. After all, the difference in size should be more than enough to fit, say, 2 Divine Knights and 4 Panzer Soldats.
Olivert.
You've put so much thought into this. We appreciate it.
Then Thor's Military Academy's Class 7 would be honored to take you up on that offer, Your Highness. We'll do everything we can to assist you in your efforts as fellow members of the Radiant Wings.
We'll help too. It's only fair after all you've done for the branch campus students.
If you ever need someone to make that ship purr, I'm your gal.
Fabulous! Delighted to have you. You see, we've been rather lacking in the crew department.
Well, I sure as hell ain't sitting this one out. What kind of instructor would I be otherwise?
Count me in too. I mean, we're finally all back together again.
Like we said, we're gonna be off doing our own thing, but we'll still be helping out.
Same with us. We'll be catching a ride on the Bobcat too after we're done here.
Now that you mention it, you did both say you'd be working separately.
Yeah. The plan is to cover Eastern Erebonia, North Ambria, and Jirai.
You mentioned getting in touch with HQ in Lamont. Guess that means you guys are heading out too, huh, Shara?
We are. Though we won't be leaving the ship until tomorrow.
Sarah, Fee, you guys got things covered here, yeah?
Of course. When have we ever let you down?
Call us if you need anything, okay?
I guess this is goodbye for now then, huh?
Yeah. We've got some stuff to take care of back in Crossbell.
Don't worry. We'll be seeing each other again before you know it. In the meantime, let's give this our all.
Yeah! We got this, Yuna!
Right!
Seems like we'll be able to divide things up by region then. You should be able to just leave everything with the Macabre Unit 8 up to Rosine, Gaius. I'll be arranging for its repairs at a nearby location. I really am in your debt, Thomas. You too, Rosine. Thank you. No worries. Please look after everyone. It will not be easy, but our shred of hope has come into view. The time has come for me to undergo my final undertaking. Grandmother? What do you mean, final undertaking? Listen well, children of Class 7. As noted, the spirit veins throughout the land are activating, and they are disordered as they have never been before. The same can be said for the shrines, the stages for the rivalries. This includes the Lunar Shrine, the only shrine we witches have overseen since ancient times. The Lunar Shrine. Isn't it close to Milsante? Yes, it is the location of the reflecting pool, and generation after generation of wandering witches have watched over it. This pool reflects the genuine truth, and it is believed to be connected to the origin of the Black Records. I didn't expect to hear those mentioned here. Yes, I myself was just told about it the other day. I suggest anyone interested in the real truth behind the curse to come. I swear on my true name I shall provide the answers to your doubts, rest assured. To do so, however, I will require Class 7 to undergo a trial of sorts. You will need to come along as well, Sonny. Oh, and fair warning, your human form will be required for this. Huh? Grandmother? Bye, everybody. I thought the Lunar Shrine was a dead end, but there was more to it after all. This will be a trial for the entirety of Class 7. I'm reminded of our adventures in the old schoolhouse 2 years ago. Ah, you mean where everyone first met Valimar? Yeah. And then that crazy go-nuts corridor appeared at the end. Reverie Corridor. Knowing what we know now, I think that place is yet another sort of shrine. I don't know what my grandmother's intentions are, but we should prepare ourselves for anything. For crying out loud, why am I'm not even part of Class 7. Just admit it already, Celine. You're one of us whether you like it or not. This will be the first time I've seen you in uniform since the Black Workshop, huh? Ah, to gaze upon Celine's lovely figure in the reflecting pool in the same day. What fortuitous timing. Once everyone's done their little tour around the Courageous 2, we can head for Lake Gala. It would probably be wise to land out on the water. Put a little distance between ourselves and Milsante. Learning to switch between the silent navigation and optical camouflage modes is going to be critical here. Understood. Things are starting to heat up. Next, our plan is to head ashore, with each group making their approach from the target locations. Fortunately, Estelle, Lloyd, and the others are already a step ahead of us gathering intel. I'm sure they'll have hit on something useful by the time you get out. We'll be expecting good news, guys. But seriously though, take care of yourselves out there. Right, that goes for you too. It means so much to know that you've got our backs. Class 7, it's time to make sure your preparations are set. We'll need every pair of hands we can get around the ship, so those of you in a position to pitch in, please do so. Absolutely, Instructor. Makes sense. Even with everyone from the branch campus here, this is a pretty huge ship. Right, it's probably best to make one more round, just to be sure. Act 3. Seekers of the Dawn. Courageous 2 is a newly constructed ship, but something about it feels nostalgic. Maybe I'll do one final sweep around the floor myself prior to departure. Alright, I need to find everyone going ashore and wish them luck again. Yep, I know how to move around this vessel. The music club, Angie. Yeah. Oliver, Sherazade, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm so glad you're both okay. Both of you here together, nothing could make me happier right now. Thanks, Alfred. I know I put you through hell. I'm sorry that I haven't been in touch. Honestly, Your Highness, I should have informed you before anyone. That was my failing. Forgive me. No, don't be silly. With that wound, my brother wasn't going anywhere for a while, right? Thank you so much for helping with his recovery. Your Highness, you honor me with your magnanimity. Truly. I have to say though, getting Shera to feed me is definitely a memory I'll treasure forever. Although she did give me one legendary purple noble when I suggested she ditch the spoon and use her mouth instead. Goodness. So help me, Adios Olivier, you're about 3 seconds away from finding out what life is like with 0 eyes. I wouldn't have guessed it, but those two are much more intimate than I expected. One sec. Just... Well, look who it is. Why hello there, Aang. Looks like you're already finding your way around the place. Yeah, it really is an incredible ship. This isn't the first time we've met, but I'd like to reintroduce myself nonetheless. I'm Rain Shorza. Good to meet you, Sherazade. The pleasure's all mine. I've been hearing a lot about you. It sounds like you've been to Gehenna and back more times than one. And you're not done yet, it would seem. Adversity seems to be the order of the day for those who call Erebonia home, but at the very least, it's made us a tough people. But no matter where we're from, I'm glad to be allies just the same, with Estelle, Agate, and now you. You bet, I've got you back. We've been preparing for the worst for a long time now. And just between you and me, was the silver streak? I really don't want to be outdone by the purple lightning. Come to think of it, you've been pretty focused on that for a while now, haven't you? Well, yeah. Despite us being the same age, she was the youngest bracer ever to reach A rank when she did. She always had a reputation as a force to be reckoned with. Even Cassius relied on her. It did make me a little jealous, I have to say. You're both so fantastic though. I really admire you, Shera. You know, even though Sarah is my former instructor, we have a close relationship as friends now. I can believe it. Once I came to Erebonia and the two of us actually met, we immediately hit it off. We both like drinking, and our overall situations are fairly similar too in some ways. Your interests in those of the masculine persuasion could not be any more different though. Ah, that's right. She's got a thing for silver foxes, huh? Don't I hear the winds of change are starting to blow across that particular plane? Wait, I don't recall telling you about any of this. Sherazade is so gorgeous, but she has a really cute side too. Don't worry, you two. I'll sort this out like a proper sister should. Oi, Omega. Or maybe it's best to just leave them. They are adults after all. Yo, Omega. Squirrel. Fee. Hello, everybody. Gonna turn that down a little bit. That's better. Hello, everybody. Shout out. Back. How we doing, everybody? Welcome, one and all. Those of you who are new here, my name is Dark Reaver. Pain. Pain is good. It's how you know you're in pain. Just want to check something. That's the one. Oh no, I get bots. I get bots quite frequently. It's just that I destroy them as soon as they appear. Anyway, yeah, my name's Dark Reaver. I am a demon butler VTuber who plays RPGs. And right now we're playing Cold Steel 4. We're in the third act, which means we're close to the finish of the game. At any rate, it seems like Cedric is drifting further and further astray. I'm starting to fear that maybe we really can't go back to how things were. Your Highness. That and I have the auto mod just hold them, and then when time comes I just go, ah. Speak of the devil. You died, bot. Thank you, Guka.
I'm just as glad as you to see him alive again. But feelings such as that are only for the weak! We're ending this world and creating a new order in its place. And in undertaking this great leaves me no room for weakness!
Gotta love destroying bots. It's so much fun. Those words were proof that he's pushing himself too far. His infatuation with Chancellor Osborn is pretty clear, but I honestly doubt his resolve as one of the Ironbloods is really so firm. Or as a Divine Knight Awakener for that matter. I'm inclined to agree. Now, Oliver, you silly fool. All we can ever do as people is work with the opportunities in front of us and never give up hope. Besides, I still need to meet him properly, just as I did the princess. He is royalty after all. If it's a family meet and greet you're after, Shera, you need only ask. Yes, there's mother and father too if he's recovered. But let's take it down a notch, shall we? That was fast. I'm proud of you, Guka. You did good. Huh? What's that? I see that curious glint in your eye. This here is our true trump card. It's what makes ultra-long distance communications with the Arcus II possible. And it's an artifact known as the Sonorous Seashell. Mr. Debaucherous Prince snuck it in. Wow, incredible. It's a delightful little device I discovered in some ruins on a visit with the Bracer Guild. It was about 10 years now. Yes, you were very fast, Guka. I'm very impressed. It facilitates ultra-long distance communications in a snap and is even able to bypass orbital comm restrictions of all shapes and sizes. It's currently in use as our repeater router, per Toval's suggestion. It's also linked to your Arcuses via the Round of 7 app the Foundation made for me. Its capabilities are almost mind-boggling. And if the ship control tower is set up with this, then we'd have flawless connections with everyone involved with the Radiant Wings. Come on, Fee. Just because it might be true doesn't mean you have to say it out loud. As someone who will be helping with operations, I have to say I find it hard to believe its capabilities are even possible. I'm with you there. Guess artifacts don't need to be deadly to be powerful. Speaking of that, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought the Septian Church collected all artifacts that are still functional. About that, after a bit of discussion with the Grelserda, we managed to come to an agreement of sorts. Yeah, I have to drive 3 hours today. Oh no, you have to teach somebody technology. That's horrifying. Our position and usage has received tacit approval on the condition we abide by a number of itty-bitty rules. Oh, Olivet. So fortunate are we that a man of his eloquence and skill walks upon this earth. It's good to be the favorite. Alright, let's go. There's the bros. Oh, Instructor Rain. Oh, Rain, taking a tour of the ship. It's been some time, hasn't it? About 2 years already, if I'm not mistaken. Right, I think the last time we saw each other was that Board of Directors meeting at the main campus. I was sorry to hear about what happened to the 7th Division, but I'm glad to see you're safe. Yes, no doubt thanks to the guidance of Adios. I admit it was difficult to watch the 7th get disbanded, but it ended up working to my advantage. Thanks to that, I was able to slip away and rendezvous with the others in time to help with the creation of the Courageous 2. You can never really tell just where life's current will sweep you next, huh? That aside, have you not been able to contact Father and the others either? I'm going to be contacting him and Aurea in a short while. Before I do, though, I'd like to get in touch with Uncle Zex and Neidhart. Nice. That's fun. Aha. I understand now, Squirrel. I see. No doubt they're struggling with their positions. General Craig included. So I've heard. But they're still Imperial soldiers. That hasn't changed. Once Operation Jormungand begins, they'll most likely be deployed as the main force in the rear guard. And if they are, even Operation Mil Mirage is sure to face stern opposition. Right, if Uncle Zek's stratagems are combined with General Craig's unmatched power, then even the valorous Le Guin and tactical genius of Cassius could be outmatched, yeah. The conflict might already be impossible to stop in any official capacity, but I'll do what I can behind the scenes. If you could somehow buy us some time on an official front, you would have my deepest gratitude, Lieutenant Colonel. Instructor. But of course. That reminds me, I'm many months late in saying so, but I wanted to thank you for mentoring my brother. I'd like to ask that you continue providing him with guidance, so that he may one day grow into a strong, independent man. Hey, Mueller. In my book, Kurt's already there. But I hear you. As his instructor, it is my responsibility to continue leading him as best I can. I'm in your debt, Reed. Perhaps I'll go find a suitable hole to go crawl in and die of embarrassment now. Oh, it's actually got less floors than the first Courageous. The first one had 5 floors. The third floor has baths. So the strategy conference room and training room are on this floor. Third floor, blah 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 blah. Training room cannot be used, yeah. There's the bath. Got Jessica and Luis, tennis club. Freddy's manning the bar. The nobles are having tea. Vantage Masters. Got the empty training room. Divley and Laura, huh? Straight to asking for a match then? No, that's not the case. We both arrived at the training area independently and unexpectedly ran into one another. And you all will be leaving for that trial soon. I would never be so boorish as to wear someone out before something like that. My bad, Divley. But I gotta say, it's pretty amazing we have such quality training facilities on a ship like this. Yes, I suppose you could say that, if you really wanted to. The previous Courageous also had substantial facilities, but there certainly wasn't an area quite as spacious as this available. I find it irritating to always be receiving favors. So as a training opportunity for you all, an archaism belonging exclusively to the Stalwart, may I present the Vanguard F2 Sleipnir. Is that a state-of-the-art archaism from Ouroboros? Like the one used in Hamel and the Naval Fortress? But are you still able to make use of them even after separating yourself from Ouroboros? Yes, it's specially adapted for our own use. Sleipnir, come. Now that I see it up close, it is fairly intense. Going up against an archaism like this does seem like it would make for some phenomenal practice. I have another Sleipnir unit actually. I wouldn't mind letting you use that one for training as well. While you're all undergoing your trial, I'll set them up to respond to specific combat situations for practice. I usually just leave it in the hangar's reserve area, so feel free to use it as you like even if I'm not around. Talk about full service treatment. You truly are in your debt, Divley. Thank you. Oh sure sir, I heard you play Vantage Masters. I've been indulging in it to enhance my tactical skills. If you'd like, I suppose I wouldn't mind allowing a challenge from you. I guess I'll take you up on that. Alright, let's take on Divley.
Fight as you would a real battle.
Alright. Very good. That's 5. 6 points. Yeah, we hold the position. And we wait. I'm not sure which minigame I like better, Wait or Vantage Masters. They're both really good. Ah, that's how you disable the drain there. And take you out. And we wait. Shut you down. That's good. Oh wait, Rion can attack twice. I forgot about that, but shut you down. And just pick it. That one. Crap. I'm keeping that one just shut down. Oh, this is going to be bad. Oh no, that's worse. Oh no, this is bad. This is very, 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 very bad. This is not going the way I intended. And I've lost.
Ha! Victory is mine!
And I lost. Alright. Change of plans. Switching back to the night.
Fight as you would a real battle.
Yep. Okay. Then we move up here. And increase your strength. Play one view. Can't do anything else right now. Alright. And we wait. Not good. And we shoot you. Get rid of that problem. Yep, and I've lost this one as well.
Ha! Victory is mine!
I will not. Alright, let's change. And one Tabus. And the Blix. There we go. Now we go.
Fight as you would a real battle.
And avoid that. Bring you out. And we wait. I'm not going to attack Paladin yet. We're going to wait patiently. Yeah, we wait. Move over there. Very good. And get rid of you. And we wait. Less good. Alright, putting that there. That's good. Alright. I need... do that. And we don't do anything else. I need a magic crystal to come back. Perfect. That's what we want. That's what we want. Okay, that's less good. Alright, activate that. Shoot you. Just have you two focus on that. Put the wall back up. And we wait. Very good. Shoot you down. And I win.
Ugh! This can't be happening!
Yay. We did it. Okay. Let's talk to Freddy. Hey, instructor, what can I get you to drink? Oh, Freddy, I thought you'd be in the cafeteria. I checked out the facility, sure enough. But there's no need for two cooks. I left Sandy in charge there for now. Besides, I can do some cooking just as well over here. Getting from the Imperial Fishing Club left me all sorts of fishing supplies in the lake. So if you want to trade in some fish, speak with me and I'll be, just like back during field exercises. Sounds good to me. Say, aren't you hungry? I could make you something to snack on. What were you thinking of whipping up? Let me think. Stewed bee, larvae, Cicada fritters, and grilled peppered skink. Now, don't go drooling all over your nice clothes, instructor. I don't think there's any risk of that. So you still got that penchant for including bugs in your dishes, huh? For some strange turn of events, my stomach doesn't really turn at the thought of it anymore. Brody is a decent cook too. Honestly, might actually be tasty, bugs or not.
You've got good taste. Come on, give it a try. What can I get you today? Come on, give it a try.
Oh. Yeah, that's right. Don't need anything else. Recipes.
Now let's begin.
And
oh, this is. It wasn't meant to be like this.
Dang it. I think I've got what I need. Alright, let's do the bath. This looks like the men's bathing area. Previous Courageous only had showers. Guess this is just one benefit of a larger ship. And we have the trial at the Lunar Shrine, where the reflecting pool is. And probably better go ahead and wash up now. His Highness already gave me permission to use it, so I might as well head in, right? Well, there's separate facilities for men, women and men, and they really went all out on the changing area. Alright then. Is that you, Ring? Hey Elliot, Marcus. Guess we all had the same idea. Yeah, just starting to get a handle on the ship's functions, so it seemed like a good time to go wash up. Mind if we join you? Does seem pretty spacious after all. Yeah, of course. Wanna head in then? This is pretty amazing. Wow, so this is like a full-scale bathhouse. It's almost too lavish. Could it even get any more lavish? Could it even get any more luxurious than this? Was it Professor Schmidt that designed this ship? Him and Professor Russell from Libel. Seems he was one of Professor Epstein's 3 main disciples. This may have been one of his suggestions, since he seems to be pretty well acquainted with His Highness. Tita's grandfather, right? I could see that happening for whatever reason. I see why we weren't the first to come up with this idea. Oh, hey Eustace. Gaius and Crow too. So every single one of us wound up here. Looks like we're all of one mind. It's not like there isn't enough room for all of us to squeeze in. And our first bath on the ship should be a bonding experience, right? Beyond the skies. How far have we come? Yes, it does feel like we've come very far. I know what you mean. Kind of a surprise to see everyone here likes this. Crying out loud, why the hell are you getting so mushy? So mushy. 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 I mean, we're on a brand new cutting edge ship here. Gotta get more excited, man. And while we're all here, let's get talking. The filthier the better. Time to air out your dirtiest jokes and fetishes. But why on earth would we? Absolutely ridiculous. There's no reason at all we should participate. Come on, Crow, we're not students anymore. Wait, Crow never graduated. Maybe we should consider him a repeat student? Hey, who gives a shit about that? It's time to take it off, guys. Pretty damn sure Gaius will be the winner, but you never know. Some guys like Elliot at... Whoa, what the hell are you saying, Crow? Crow, This clearly isn't a dignified conversation. Yeah, what if a girl was sitting nearby and overheard you say something like that? But would respectful behavior be in character for any of us? I'm just gonna take in the scenery and enjoy the water. Yay! Dun, 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 dun. It's the faculty. Oh, please, no, don't. No. Why'd you crash, game? Why'd you crash? Alright, autosave. Was this after the bath? Please let it be after the bath. Please be after the bath. Yes. Good. I didn't lose anything. There we go. Oh, Rean. How's it going? You guys talking to Major Irving about the handover procedures? Yes, the ship is a new build. There are many things about it we don't understand. That's why I have a manual in hand ready to read and check as I go. Seems tough. Keep up the good work. Under normal circumstances, I should also be helping out too, since I'm part of the branch campus faculty and all. Yeah, well, you've got a tryout come from race coming up at Lake Gala, don't you? You can just leave this up to us then. Just make sure you're prepared, got it? To be honest, I'd like to go too. But it's only members of Class 7 that are allowed to, right? It's kind of frustrating, to be honest. Sorry about that, Teller. I'll be sure to head straight to the ship with the trial results. Will you be heading down after the handover procedures to meet up with the main campus students, Major Irving? Right. I'm planning on also serving as their backup, at least for the time being. Let's keep in touch then. It'll help us maintain a shared branch campus mindset, so to speak. Of course. Thank you very much. We'll do so great the principal won't even know what hit her. Oh, sure, sir. I wanted to speak with you about Major Reeve. Where? Right. We only saw an image of her on the Pantagruel, just like the Chancellor and the others. Though she's probably carrying out some pretty important tasks in a different area. Yes, she's likely working to finalize the railway usage plans in preparations for Operation Yonlangan's start, as well as carrying out her duties as part of the Ironbloods. Right, I know her, and I can only imagine how much losing Orion must have hurt her. It's not really my place to say, but please do what you can for her. If things keep going on this way, she won't be able to handle it much longer. Understood. I'm not sure what I can really do, but as one of the people who cares for her, I'll do everything I can. That's all I ask. I'm in your debt, Schwarzer. Alright, so that's third floor all done. Multi-purpose floor now. This floor contains exits from the ship or to the deck. Seems they've got a cafeteria, a sick bay, a reference room, and some stores here too. Second floor has all the businesses. And we can go read the black records. just save here just in case it crashes again. I will be right back. And I'm back. Alright. Got out on the deck as well. And let's see. Do I need to grab any? Yep. Any globby fat. Which store will sell globby fat? Hey guys, welcome to the esteemed courageous branch of Nine Valley. Don't leave empty-handed. I rubbed my eyes in disbelief when I saw your shop sign. How'd you end up setting up shop on board? The blondie reached out to me. I was downright floored when he hit me up about taking care of personal armaments. And I couldn't give two shits whether he's a ghost or not. As long as he's mere as corporeal, we're set. I got to see some cool stuff here, so I decided to stick around for a while. Ever the shrewd businesswoman, I see. Fighting against something on a whole different level than ever before. It's going to be very risky. Having a weapon merchant right on our ship will definitely come in handy. I got you covered, pal.
I got some good stuff. Wanna buy something? Come on, wanna buy something? Wanna buy something? Done already.
Okay, so that's the cafeteria. She got that good stuff, yep. And let's go outside the ship. I'm flying. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. I'm on an airship in the sky. This is so cool. I'm so glad to see that you're unharmed, Patrick. And I know Reen feels the same. Thank you, Elise. I'm happy to see you safe too. Instructor Makarov from the main campus got in touch beforehand to apprise us of the situation. So I knew better than to worry, but still. You see, so that's why the branch campus students are all aboard. Right you are, clever as always. No doubt you were racked with anxiety over my whereabouts, just tight with the pain of uncertainty, so I must apologize. Oh, Reen. It's Schwarzer. Yeah, good job out there, you two. Are you all set to head out, Patrick? Naturally. I finished making the necessary preparations yesterday. Good to hear. Honestly, I'd rest easier if I knew you were going to be staying aboard, but yes, I feel the same. What's your game here, Schwarzer? Leaving me alone with Elise? That isn't like you. What do you mean? It's not like I've ever specifically tried to keep you apart. What? Shudder to imagine what you'd do if that was your aim then. Schwarzer, let me say this. I don't know how much of an ordeal this rivalry is going to end up being. But I will not, under any circumstances, permit you to disappear and leave poor Elise behind. Patrick. I'm sorry. I've been trudging around with an air of resignation without even realizing it. But you know, people might start getting weird ideas if you do spend too much time alone. Maybe I'll have you show me around the ship then, Patrick, if you're so inclined. Talk about doing a 180. It does my heart good to see your friendship thriving, you two. Kyrie and Wayne. Good peoples. And nobody's in the rest area. Terminal room. All the computers. Hey, Dorothy. Oh, Reen. Well, finally meet again. Reen? Are you okay there, Dorothy?
Wow. I've heard rumors about that luscious silver hair and jet black outfit, but...
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Ah! This character development has my pen bursting with inspiration!
God damn it, Dorothy.
Man, that edgy new look is just not fair. You don't mind if I crank out a script for a new radio show based off you, right? Right?
It's business as usual with these two, as you can probably tell. No kidding. I'm not sure I've ever seen you guys ease up. That might have gotten a bit excessive, actually, even for me. Sorry, Reen. I got a little carried away myself. You don't need to apologize. I get it. This is kind of a lot to take in all at once. That aside, are you the one managing the terminal room for us, Monk? You know it. I'm a little busy with all my Radio Trista work, sure, but you guys have got way more on your plate out here. I can't imagine a single one of us out there wouldn't jump to lend a hand. Speaking of which, Dorothy and I just finished setting up the terminal. As it so happens, the Imperial Museum approved my extended hiatus request. I'll probably spend most of my time in the reference room next door, so feel free to call for me whenever you like. You can go ahead and send all the data to the branch campus kids have collected over to us. Battle and combat data goes to me, personnel files off to Vivi, and any books and other written materials over to me. Okay, got it. Thanks for all your help, guys. I'll hold on to the battle data. By the way, about that radio drama we were talking about. Yeah, what's up? Oh, you'll find out. Hey, you'll be heading to the Lunar Shrine next, right? Hang in there, you guys. Pretty obvious attempt to change the subject there, Monk. Well, whatever. I don't know. What I don't know about Monk can't hurt me. I hope. This terminal has carried out a connection test for Pump Party. Yeah, I helped a little. I see. You play Pump Party, right, Emma? Yes, sometimes. Oh, that reminds me, we haven't exchanged account IDs yet. We should play against each other if we have the time. Sounds great to me. Yay! Can play Pump Party.
Let's begin the match.
That's the way you're gonna play it, Emma? Crap. I might have this one.
Oops, I lose.
That's adorable. No photos.
Let me take a look. Wow, this is very impressive.
Okay, Laximarian ore. Nice. Nice. That's one thing. Battle Knights.
Alright, what do you have for me? Whoa, whoa, good stuff you got here.
It's like all of them. You've completed over 80%. I've actually completed 100%. I've got Brave Soul. And finally,
Now, let's see. Oh, wow. Nice.
I've got a Dragon Incense. Yay. Who we got? Margarita. What are you doing? Oh no, we don't need to read Heartless Edgar. That's not the books. Your Heartless Edgar. Imperial Chronicle. That's from the early games. That's from the first game. Hello, bot. How are you getting away with it? Bye-bye, bot. Sorry, Guka. Six. Alright, we don't need to worry about that. Alright. The twins, Fee and Gaius. Alright. Hey, how's it going? Lynn, Fee. I'm so glad you two are alright. Yay, it's Finn.
I was just about to say the same. Reen, everyone, it puts my heart at ease to see you all in good health.
And Vivi.
At any rate, it sounds like you're becoming quite the lady killer, Irene. So, any updates on your love life? Who's the lucky gal?
Vivi, please. I'm really sorry about this, Ring. It's okay. In a way, it's actually kind of comforting. Some things never change. In any case, I'm sorry for all the trouble I put you two through. If I'd just been a little more skillful in my command, things might not have gone the way they did. It's okay, guys. You have nothing to apologize for at all. If you hadn't drawn the enemy away with your Macabre, there's no way the operation could have succeeded. Besides, it's about time we got some front page limelight for once. It certainly was a rather dramatic appearance, to say the least. By the way, you're staying on the ship as part of the medical staff, right, Lind? Where does that leave you, Vivi? Well, since I'm already here, I was thinking I could sign on as the Courageous 2's official photographer. I'm sure Rex can handle all the on-land coverage just fine on his own. What do you think? Great, that settles it. Happy to be aboard. Sure, good to have you. Looks like things are about to get a lot more hectic around here. And if I stepped out through these, I would fall all the way to a satisfying splat. So, what do you think of the Courageous 2, Ring? Gotta say, the original might have been incredible in its own right, but this is about as cutting edge as cutting edge can get. I heard they even put the armaments through a fair bit of upgrading. Yeah, His Highness didn't seem too hot about it at first. Hot or not, we're in for some pretty intense combat in the coming days. That's just a fact. Once we get to that point, basic deterrence just won't cut it anymore. Yep, that's probably what clinched the decision to load up on the fire pillar. Sounds like they met some resistance from Professor Schmidt on the development side of things though. I can only imagine. Professors Erica and Albert Russell were involved in this as well, right? Seems like they had a tech expert from the Epstein Foundation coming on the down low too. Yep, this ship's got all the latest tech, safe for anything from the Verne Company. Safe for anything the Verne Company might be keeping under wraps. In other words, you guys have got yourselves a pretty killer setup here. Make sure you put it to good use, alright? Got it. I'll relay that to His Highness and the other students too. You gonna meet up with Estelle and the others once you get down to the surface? Nah. I was planning on letting Sherazade take care of that front. I'll be operating on my own for a bit. Got a few things I want to check out. I'm sure you'll be more than busy enough dealing with all the rivalries. Do me a favor and keep an eye on His Highness for me too, alright? Of course, we'll take care of him. At your intuition calling. Feels like it's almost always on the mark at times like this. Just make sure you say hi to Ayn for me, okay? Well, I haven't even been able to get in contact with her yet. She must be talking about the head of the Grouse Reader. I didn't know she and Toval were acquainted. There's an entire book series about that. Cafeteria. Leonora and Altina having tea. Adolf and Fritz? What are you two doing here? Well, here's something you don't see every day. I didn't realize you two had come aboard the Courageous 2 as well. As escorts for Major Michael, yes, but we plan on returning to the surface before long. That said, I never could have imagined we'd end up having to face His Highness so quickly. But at the same time, we've been well prepared to do so. This was as good an opportunity as we could have expected. It does make sense. So what's the situation with the Derflinger then? Yeah, did the Imperial Defense Force and RMP end up chasing it down? It would appear the Imperial Defense Force doesn't deem us worthy of wasting their time. We've managed to keep the RMP in the dark as well, thanks to Major Michael. I think we'll all have a certain degree of freedom in our movements from here on out. Let's be sure to keep in touch, alright? Did you make sure to take down my Arcus number? I've already relayed it to the communications team, if not. Yeah, you bet I did. Man, I'd be blowing your Arcus up non-stop if it weren't for this stupid war. Oh, was there something specific you wanted to discuss? Nah, my main man here just wanted to hear your sweet silky voice is all. Is that so? In that case, I respectfully decline. And bam, shot right out of the gate. And I haven't even made an actual move yet. The more things change, the more they stay the same. For Sydney, at least. Yeah, it's Becky, Rex, and Matthias. Oh, you're here. Is that Reen I see? Hey there, Becky. Been a while, hasn't it?
It's been a wee while, but the time's finally come! Say hello to the Becky Association's Courageous Branch! Looking forward to your patronage troops.
Glad to have you aboard, Becky. Seeing her over the counter like that really does scream courageous though, doesn't it? It's like the Civil War all over again. All she's missing is Hugo rivaling it up beside her. Looks like he's off doing whatever he wants now as per. I'll have to prove to him that his way of doing things just isn't right. Business is not just about the profits. You've got to have the empathy for the customers too. Well, it's good to see the Becky brand enthusiasm's never low on stock at least. By the by, I plan on heading down from the ship soon after this. You can bet I won't spare any effort helping you guys out. We'll swap info again next time we meet, so make sure you come and find me. Besides, you wouldn't want to miss out on those spicy new glamour shots I'm putting together, would you? I think I could stand to miss a few of them, actually. Let's just say we'll do our best and leave it at that.
Give us a shout and I'll get you what you need. Hope to see you again.
Oh, while I'm here. Wow, I'm not sure I could pull off wearing such a gorgeous necklace. Nonsense. I know this isn't your usual style, but I was certain it would suit the moment I saw you. Suit you the moment I saw it. So please, try it on, if you insist. I don't mean to give you the wrong impression, Reen. I couldn't be happier to receive such a lovely gift. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Pleasure's mine. Yay. What do we have here? A hunting cap. It's very well made and stylish to boot. Not the most enthusiastic reaction, but I'll take it. You think you'll get some use out of it? Definitely. Once things calm down, would you like to go hunting with me and my falcon? I'll think of something to give you in return by then. Sure, that'd be fantastic. I'll be looking forward to it. Alright, can't ever go wrong with dog tags. These are pretty awesome. They match your style, no? Hope you like them. Yeah, thanks man. Not gonna let you leave empty-handed either. Here's something for you. A hip flask? Yeah, alright. Taking a swig out of one of these is a rugged charm to it. It's a really fitting gift from you, Randy. You sure you want to part with it though? Yeah, I got plenty more where that came from. Go wild. Gift giving's not a bad idea. Should probably pass something on to that partner of mine sometime too. Sometime later, Reen was contacted via his Arcus 2. The donut cushion has proven to be a fine gift indeed. Not only am I able to gaze upon one of the most delectable foods in the world anytime I wish, but I'm also embraced by perfect plushness when I hug or sit on it. I quite love it. I'm glad to hear it. I had no idea she'd love a novelty cushion this much. Must give you a gift of similar value in return. Please take this. Oh wow, is this some kind of a magical accessory from Aaron? Indeed, it amplifies mana. May it serve you well. Thanks so much, Roselia. Now we go down to the bottom floor. Ah, there we are. This floor contains the hold and the workshop. We'll be spending a lot of time here. And this is where all the stuff happens. That's got the things. Storage room. The engine room is off limits, like always. Working with Professor Schmidt has done wonders for your skills, Tila. I'm glad to hear the Orbital Gear 3 units are testing well so far. Thanks, I'm really excited about it too. Oh hey, you were an engineer on the original Courageous, right? I'm amazed you remember me. This is actually the third Acel class airship I've worked on. I've been there right since the beginning. This one is packed full of the most advanced technology Reinford, the Foundation, and ZCF have to offer. Might as well be my masterpiece. I only hope it proves worthy of what you and His Highness are trying to accomplish. Believe me, this has already helped us more than you know. Between you, Tita, and everyone else, ZCF has done a heck of a lot for us. Well, it never hurts to have a good working relationship with the likes of the Prince. Now that the handover is complete, most of the ZCF staff are going to be leaving the ship next time we land. That means I'm entrusting my masterwork to you, Tita. Do me proud. Got it. I won't let you down. Thanks again for everything.
Yes!
Alright. We've got a black Zemurian ore, so we can make a Zemurian ore weapon. I need to equip that onto Elliot. I've already got that. Alright, let's go with Gaius.
Come back soon.
Okay, everybody's got their best weapons now that I can feasibly craft for them. Oh, wait.
Yes!
This is important. This is very, very important.
Come back soon.
Yeah, where is it? Okay, there's the Orbital Gear and the AFC suit. There's Mint. Oh, Ring. Elliot. And Mint and Kenneth. Yay, it's Mint.
Supreme! Glad to see you're doing okay. But I knew there was nothing to worry about. You guys are pretty much invincible.
And Kenneth.
I'll have to agree with you there. By the way, Reen, are you still keeping up with your fishing? I've been hearing about guardians appearing all over the place.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll have you fill me in then. But I know that Mint helped the branch campus. You helped with the Courageous too, right, Kenneth? Well, I did travel around all of Erebonia while investigating fish ecosystems. I guess I did help in that I shared the information I was able to acquire with His Highness and everyone. See, that sounds just like you. Thors really does produce all types of people, doesn't it? For sure. The occasional musical prodigy, even. Well, prodigy might be going a bit far. Seems like you've really improved your technical skills while in LaBelle, Mint. And you were involved in the construction of the Courageous too. Well, I was allowed to join in on some already finished equipment, you could say. Professor Russell experiences extreme tunnel vision when focusing on research, but he wasn't overly strict when it came to minor mistakes. Working for him was pretty easy in that sense, just like with Professor Schmidt. I think he might be the only person who'd say that working under Professor Schmidt is easy. I mean, it's a pretty big deal too.
Huh? Done already?
How do you... Unless... How do I change the color of my bike?
Alrighty, let's begin.
Oh, I need to craft these as well.
See you later. Alrighty, let's begin. See you later.
Okay. There's Ordine, there's Valamar, the Draken. No, that's the Draken. That's the Spiegel. That's the Hector. That's the Kestrel. And the last conversation. Oh, Ring. Just making sure the ship's equipment is all in order? Yeah, I'm getting ready to head to the Lunar Shrine. Gwen, I know I've said this before, but great work on the Courageous 2's operations. And Ferris, sounds like you, Patrick, and the others helped out quite a bit. Well, only a little. I know, just acting as a representative for our sponsors. Handling Schmidt's unreasonable demands is exhausting work. Right. I'm just glad you two made it through okay. And I guess my mother and Sharon are safe too. Elisa, that stupid daughter of mine, and going so far as to involve Schmidt. Also, Franz is completely... I mean, what the hell was with him? Forget. I'm sorry, Elisa. No, it's okay, Grandfather. I've also prepared myself for the worst for some time now. He's almost like a different person, even though he looks just like Father, but I'm prepared to face him. You know, you've really gotten a lot stronger, Elisa. Yes, it seems like you've really been making strides alongside Rain and the others from Class 7. Hold on a minute, Ferris. Wouldn't it be more accurate to say alongside Rain and just end it there? Oh my, yes, that does sound better. Hey Ferris, what is this about? I don't really know the particulars, but I think someone might be in denial about something. I'm guessing it's Elisa. Grandfather, Ferris, can both of you please stop with the speculation? Alright. Anyway, so it looks like you'll be on the ship for the time being, Gwen. But Ferris, you said that you'll be heading down? Yes, I'm going back to Ordis. I need to speak with my brother about something. We're nearing the final act, so I'd like to give my best to Governor Regnitz as well. Oh, okay, I'd be happy to help out any way I can. You would do well to accomplish what you must first, together with Rain and those from Class 7. I trust that's one thing you won't waver on, yes? Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Ferris. Let's both do our best. And let's show some pride as former members of Thor's Lacrosse Club. You got it. That's true friendship. Right, I'm glad she's got such a good friend. What about you, Rain? How are things with you and Elisa right now? And then there's a grandfather. I'll probably be able to do that at a later date. To all passengers, we will soon be concluding our orientation flight and chartering a course to the Lunar Shrine. We'll be landing on Lake Gala in 30 minutes. Good timing. I'm done here. I'll just double check that I'm ready and then head to the bridge. Hey Irene, were you able to make that lap around the ship? Yeah, I was. I think I've seen about everything I wanted to. And it made me realize again just how amazing this ship really is. It does my heart good to hear you say that. And no part of this ship deserves the Olivier seal of approval more than, drumroll please, the baths. We simply must bathe together when time permits. A chance to lay ourselves bare, if you catch my meaning. Well, you never have to ask me twice to take a nice hot bath. Oh, and I'm sure you've heard the announcement, but our maiden flight will soon be coming to an end. Would you please ready yourself for landing, mate? Can do. Taken a lap around the ship and spoken with everyone who will be disembarking. Maybe I'll just wait on the bridge for now. Ba-da-bam. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Ba-da-da. Ah. Ish in the middle of the lake. And into the dungeon they crawl. Here we are at the Lunar Shrine again. Yes, but it feels different this time. Yep. Maybe because of the strange glowy thing. Rose did say that the spirit veins are becoming more active, so perhaps that's why. I'd wager good mirror that you're right. Now that I can sense mine, I'm starting to see what you mean. Feels like it's still being contained inside the shrine though. That makes sense. This is the only shrine that's been overseen by the Wandering Witches for generations. My mother came here to purify its waters countless times throughout her life. Or so I've heard. Alright, I did hear something like that. You never really knew your mother, right? I've heard stories that she was a witch of rare and superb talent, but all of this happened before I was born, so stories are all I have to go on. I was really little when she passed away, so I don't remember much about her. But grandmother told me all about this shrine. Deep within, beyond the altar, we'll find a reflecting pool. Gazing into it should light our way. Who doesn't love a conveniently omniscient magical artifact? So unlike on Brionia Island, this shrine extends even beyond the altar then. Grandmother should have opened it up already. She'll be waiting for us. Is everyone ready to go? Almost. I just need a minute. Come, Valimar. Not taking any chances, huh? Or is it something else? Let me guess, you wanted the whole of Class 7 together for this. Alright, and none of us knows what's going to happen, so it pays to be prepared. I already discussed it with His Highness Mint and the others. I see now. We really are all here then. Yeah. Well, guess we'd better mosey. Next stop, the altar. Hey Celine, aren't you going to change into human form? Don't rush me. That can wait until after we talk to Rose. Alright. And swap out Altina for...
Shit!
Oh, not.
This kinda reminds me of where we fought Crow.
Yeah, looking around, the place does seem pretty familiar.
We may not need to worry about a rivalry this time, but...
Am I really the only one on edge about this trial Rose has lined up for us?
What's behind the door? Oh. What's that? Looks like we got something real weird here. We've seen that crest before. Below the old schoolhouse and at the spirit shrines during the Civil War. I've seen it in Rufus and Milliam's eyes too. And let's not forget Major Claire, Major Lecter, and Chancellor Osborne as well. It seems to have some sort of connection to either the gnomes or the Great One. What about the witches? Them too. This crest was used by both the gnomes and the witches until about 900 years ago. But the Hexen clans lost any knowledge regarding its true meaning and uses by now. Hopefully we can uncover more details about that as we continue with our investigations.
Correct. All you must do is continue to move forward.
Grandmother, why don't you share some of your great wisdom with us, for once, instead of keeping us in
I've
the
been
dark?
far too busy with my own preparations. Now hurry along inside. And, Celine, you may wish to steel yourself.
Well, I guess that's as good a sign as any, shall we? Let's go. Hey, I made a valid point. You can't just leave us hanging like that. There's nothing else in here. Let's go through the gate. What do we got? Luna Sanctuary. Let's get our bearings. We must be deep within the Luna Shrine now. Or perhaps it would be more accurate to say we've reached its very core? Correct. It's a mystical space outside of our dimension. It's a little different from the spirit shrines during the Civil War. Yes, it would be more similar to the Reverie Corridor or perhaps the Dark Dragon Sanctuary.
Yeah? What in the... Why am I...
Cat girl. Oh wow. That was a nifty trick. Nice one, Catface. Who are you calling Catface Pudding here? Anyway, I didn't do anything. Just happened on its
I
own.
advised you to steel yourself for a reason. The Luna Sanctuary is a hallowed ground that unveils the truth.
Where's grandmother? What the? Didn't that means this is Roselia? This must be how she used to look. Yeah, we've actually seen her like this a few times before. Though she's transformed far more early this time than usual.
Indeed. The energies in this sacred realm allow me to assume my original form with ease. And perhaps, even my true form.
Huh? You have another form?
In the depths of the shrine sits the Reflecting Pool, a holy relic maintained by wandering witches throughout the ages. Mirrored within it are the echoes of the Empire's hidden past, intertwined with the secrets held in the Imperial family's black records. It should show you everything, now that the Great Twilight is upon us. But before you can glimpse into the past, a trial awaits you.
What does that entail? Man, things can't ever be that easy, huh? I'm guessing it's something like what we did at the Infernal Castle in the Soul Shrine. The ritual has to be preceded by battles. It is the same pattern as always, I see.
It would appear you're finally starting to catch on.
Vida, we said goodbye to you just yesterday. What are you
The
doing
reason
here?
I had to bid you farewell in the first place was so I could assist Grandmother with her preparations. As such, I will be serving as the opening act for your trial. Oh, and I've brought a guest performer. I do hope you like surprises.
A guest performer, I'm not so sure I like the sound of that.
This is not quite what I had in mind, but I will allow her to do as she wishes, so long as she fulfills her role. As for yours, aim for the deepest recesses of the shrine as if your lives depended on it, because that may, in fact, be just the case.
This is going to be some trial. We are members of Class 7. No challenge will dampen our spirits. Well said. I must fulfill my duty. After all, I am a descendant of one of the 4 great houses. Lilium sacrificed her future for ours. I may not know how to fulfill them, but I won't turn my back on the responsibilities she left behind. I see. Well, the truth's out there somewhere, so let's find it together. You Class 7, start searching the Lunar Sanctuary. Emma, Celine, Eustace, I'm counting on you two. Understood. Whatever, let's just get on with it. We'll take Luna, and Kurt, and Altina, and Elisa. Actually, I'm just gonna swap you two around. Yep. And yeah, we're good. Okay, where the entrance. That opens that.
Huh. For a lunar shrine, there sure seems to be a lot more water here than anything else.
What? You never heard the moon governs the tides before? The two pretty much go hand in hand.
The moon's reflection in water is often used in divination rituals.
Indeed. Turns out magic is magical.
Looks like a real tough one.
And there's the other barrier. We'll go down this way.
Oh,
Open
it's a
you up.
treasure chest.
I see a powerful enemy. Take caution.
And go this way. Open the chest.
Shit!
Break. Should have 230. Yep. Alright. Open the trial chest.
A strong enemy. Be careful.
And
My turn. There. Yes.
alright. Fire.
Arcus,
I'll be on
activate.
We'll do a ton of damage.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
I'll be on the move.
I'm going. Huh? Yeah.
And
There.
that won't kill you, but this will.
We won, but stay sharp, everyone. I did it. I did it.
Yay, you did it. Alright, now we keep moving. Down through here, go around, go up. Keep going around, keep going up. And there's Vita.
There you are. Are you ready to begin the show?
Can't even enjoy a peaceful walk without someone wanting to fight me. Aren't your hands full without having to deal with us? Well, preparations for Operation No Mirage are underway, and I'm dealing with the other Anguis on my trail. I'm more than willing to help out if it'll be getting a glimpse at what the reflecting pool. If I'll be getting a glimpse at what the reflecting pool has to show. Additionally, I've taken it upon myself to continue the research carried out by a certain wandering witch, Isola. Mother, you were very attached to her, weren't you? Isola was Emma's mum? What was this task passed from one generation of wandering witches to another? Why, investigating the rivalries and the purpose of the Hexen clan, of course. It was her influence that made me begin my own research, which led to my chance meeting with the Grandmaster. I'm doing this to honor her memory, and for Grianos too. Huh? The familiar slain by Rufus. I understand the part about Isola, but what do you mean about Grianos? The reflecting pool served another purpose 800 years ago. You should ask the Elder about it. But you need to defeat me first, as well as the other one that awaits you. As well as one other that awaits you. Ugh, watch out. That's the true power of Ouroboros' second Anguis, the Azure Abyss. Can't she hold back a little? We're on the same side as her sister, damn it.
I wonder, do you truly have what it takes to find the truth hidden among the shadows? To emerge victorious from the rivalries ahead? It's time we put you to the test. Will you slip through my grasp, or fall to the abyss?
Alright, how long does Luminary Force last? 8 turns.
Shimmer! Luminary Force!
It's down! Let's go!
All right!
Bing.
Very well.
Chop chop.
It's my turn!
It's my turn! Ta ta! Wide open!
An opening!
Yes!
Alright.
Arcus, activate! Yeah!
Let's go! Yeah!
Chop chop.
Yeah!
And drop that on you.
It's my turn!
It's my turn!
Let's win that Onyx.
Ha! Ta!
No luck.
Blades! Dance for me!
Yes!
And
Arcus,
another Albion
activate!
Wolf.
Let's go! Shot! It's my turn! Shit!
All right, set, gunner! Cha! Wide open!
Keep dynamite going.
An opening!
Yeah!
And another Albion Wolf.
A fine show you're putting on. Huh. Well, if you're going to get so heated about it...
Okay.
Very well.
Shatter! Warhammer!
Very well. Shot!
Here I go! Ha!
It's my turn! Ha!
Yes! Yeah!
Very good.
Answer my...
And we get this.
My...
Doesn't break.
Turn...
Don't get the breaking dawn yet. And... Dang it, not enough.
Hearken to the aria of the abyss. Humankind are evildoers, shackled by emotion. Fury, misery, agony, enmity. Behold the abyss, for it longs to be forever at your side.
Oh, lucky. Got it.
It's my turn! There!
And
I'm up! Shit! It's down!
They're mine!
Let's go! Shot! There!
Attack!
Do that.
Here I go! Cha! Let's get him!
An opening!
Yes!
Let's do zero on her.
Let's go!
That should finish the fight.
Now!
They're mine! Yeah!
My, how you've grown.
We won, but stay sharp, everyone.
Ooh. Yay. That's good.
I did it! Well, no surprise there.
Yay. I did it. Not bad. Well, it would have been embarrassing if you'd lost, since it was all of you against little old me. You leaving now? I'm a very busy witch. Can't get held up here for too long. Give my regards to the elder and you know her. Ah, good riddance. She seems keen on lending her aid to the Viceland army. Maybe that's because she can see what the future holds. She has a better insight into this than we do, due to both being a witch and an Anguis. We've got a lot to thank her for. Oh, that's right. She mentioned another challenger. Shouldn't you know? Aren't you supposed to be their boss? Well, I leave the finer details up to them. We'll just have to roll up our sleeves and deal with it like the rest. One thing's certain. Yes, this battle will be even more difficult than the last. I don't mind in the slightest. Agreed. I will strive to reach even a portion of her skill as a master of 2 schools of swordsmanship. I'm ready for it. Let's keep going.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Oh, right. Gotta get them linked up. And we'll use this.
They're in
to
disarray.
Grind up the break points and no brave points and
It's my turn.
Craft points.
Now.
Attack!
Very well. Shot.
It's my turn. There! Now's our chance.
An opening. Not today. Take this.
Very
now.
Attack! All right! Ha! Wide open!
It's mine.
And I get rid of that problem.
It's my turn.
And Ixion Voltus.
My turn. Huh. There.
They're mine! It's my turn! There!
Very good.
Okay, let's keep moving.
All right, got it.
Yeah, I did it!
I must train even more.
I did it! Well, stats updated.
A matter of course.
I did it!
Yay. You're the best. And we go this way.
Hey-ya!
Victory is clear!
Another shining pond.
My turn. Yeah. I'm up. Now.
Attack!
Just need to get to
It's my turn.
Craft points.
Take this. It's down.
Attack!
This is it. Take this. It's down.
Oh, that's nasty.
Attack! It's my turn! Ha! Wide open!
It's mine.
That was unnecessarily
Those
easy.
sword tricks of yours.
All right, got it.
Yeah, I did!
I must train even more.
I did! Well, stats updated.
A matter.
I did it!
Yay. Go up.
Ha!
And that one's opened.
Hey-ya! Be on guard. It's strong.
Do that.
My turn. Yeah. I'm up. Shit.
It's my turn!
Get rid of
There!
the shiny pond.
An opening. It's down.
They're mine!
Yeah.
Here I go! Ha!
Nothing else going on there, so
very well.
Keep chunking away.
It's my turn. Ha! It's down.
Attack! All right! Chop! Yes!
Had to.
Now's our chance!
An opening! Take this! It's down!
Attack!
I'm up! Shit! Let's go! Shot!
It's my turn! Chop!
Just keep on working on breaking it.
Not on my watch! An opening!
Very good.
It's down!
They're mine! Yes!
It's my turn! Ha!
All right! Ha! Let's get him!
It's
And
mine!
Just keep working on this.
Very well. Shot! There!
They're mine!
Grinding for craftables.
Here I go! There! Wide open!
It's mine!
And top.
Let's go!
Got rid of
Shit!
that problem.
It's down!
Attack!
Okay, we've got 2 at 200.
Yes! There!
Let's go! Huh.
Here I go! Chop! Let's get him!
It's mine! It's my turn! Ha!
Very good.
Let's go! Shot! There!
They're mine! I'm going!
And that.
Now's our chance!
An opening!
All right! There!
And there we go.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Everyone should be at 200.
All right! Got
Yeah, I did it!
I must train even more.
I did it!
Everyone
Well,
should be at
that's
200.
A matter of course.
I did it!
We should be all good.
Treasure located.
Yep, everybody's at full strength. And we go up. Around. More of that thing. Keep going. And we keep climbing.
Looks like a toughie. Stay on your toes.
Shit!
And then that pathway opens up to us. And go up, up. And keep climbing. Yep, we've gotten everything. Yep. There she is. Aurelia.
I see you're still raring for a fight.
Uh-oh. It's kind of you to find some time for us in your busy schedule. I'd rather she didn't. You took care of the Pantagruel for me, which freed up some of my time. Wish I could fight Master, but that's impossible at the moment. As thanks for the Pantagruel, I'll serve as a warm-up before you face your next trial. It'll be like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You sure know how to make people feel special, huh? Principal Ligwin, we accept your challenge. We've got more people, but we're not shooting ourselves in the foot just to make things fair. You think that makes a difference to me? What the? The battle aura is... I am the Golden Rakshasa. It was neither my sword nor my Panzer Soldat which inspired this title. It was both this brilliant aura that shines around me and the ferocity with which I wage war. A fitting name for one who shines on the battlefield, not simply as a soldier but as a peerless general. Fitting indeed. There may be many of you, but you'll need all your strength to triumph over me. Just as it will be with the Jaeger King and the Lance Maiden. You must prove yourselves here, especially if you wish to triumph over the Blood and Iron Chancellor, he who rules this turbulent era. Yes, they are all unparalleled commanders in their own right. I get it. So this is a test to see if we can beat someone who's on their level. We must succeed here if we're to defeat my brother as well. We will overcome you today, General Aurelio Le Guin. You may be one of the most powerful generals and swordmasters Erebonia has ever seen, but you'll find yourself outmatched this time.
Brave words. But remember, you face the Golden Rakshasa, the warlord who leaves entire battlefields trampled in her wake.
Yeah.
You will kneel before my blade.
Yeah.
I won't hold back. Fight as though your lives depend on it.
There! Wide open!
It's mine!
Sorry!
Not today! I'm up! Now! Let's go!
Alright, let's just...
All right! There! Wide open!
We're not
It's mine!
particularly looking for...
Let's go!
Break her just yet.
Turn to dust! Prismatic flame!
Take this! I'm up!
All right!
Fury Bomb.
Thank you. Yes! Arcus activate!
Let's go!
All right! There!
Take this! It's down!
Attack!
That's it.
There!
I'm up!
It's
my turn!
Arcus activate!
Halfway.
Yes!
There we go.
I'm only just getting started.
My turn.
Shatter! Warhammer!
Let's go!
Let's bring...
Eternal.
Come on, let's...
My soul.
Answer my...
And got Palace of Air. Yeah, Palace up.
Show me you can with...
Rakshasa Onslaught. Works in my favor.
All right!
It's my turn! Sit!
Turn to dust! Prismatic flame!
Take this! Now!
Very good.
Attack!
Let's go!
Shatter!
Bring out the Warhammer again.
Very well.
Here I go! Cha! Wide open!
It's mine!
It's my turn. Arcus activate!
Let's go! Now!
And we Okay, go on.
Attack! There!
Not bad.
Perfect.
My turn. Yeah. It's down.
They're mine! It's my turn! Ha! Let's get him!
It's mine!
Splendidly done.
Those sword tricks of yours sure came in handy.
Thanks, Yuna. I trust your skills in battle.
Yeah. We managed somehow. Yeah, we've passed the test, I'd say. The Sanctuary has accepted you. But one more trial awaits you up ahead. You've made it this far, don't lose now. That's Vita's teleportation skill. Yes, I've seen it before. Thank you for your time, General. Good luck with Operation Mil Mirage. Rest assured it is in excellent hands. Take care, Your Grace. Farewell, Shorza. It's been a pleasure, New Class 7. Perhaps our paths shall cross again. Goodbye. Bye, and thanks. Yeah. Woohoo! Another victory for us. Yeah, just one more big battle left. Do you think it's going to be Roselia? The Hexen clan's legendary elder who's been alive for over 8 centuries? If she's got her original form back, does that mean she's recovered her full power? Don't forget, she mentioned something about her true form. Grandmother keeps many secrets, even from our clan. The truth about Selene and Grianos, for example. Hey, speculation won't lead us anywhere, but I'll be with you every step of the way, so you'd better be as committed as I am. Yeah, you got it. Alright, let's go. Up, 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 bump, 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 bump. And then up we go. Well, I'm assuming it's up. Maybe it's not up. Alright. Rest. We heal up. We need to be at full strength for this fight. Because if this was a fresh save file, the new Nightmare mode would kill us. There she is.
So you've arrived at last. Well done.
Hello, Grandmother.
Is that the reflecting pool?
Yes. Though the proper name for it is the Spectral Moon Mirror.
The water's so crystal clear.
So this is what the Wandering Witches spent so many generations watching over.
Now I see. It's actually an artifact, isn't it?
For real?
It does emanate a certain aura, not unlike that of the Bell of Crossbell.
Very astute. That particular artifact was passed down through the Croyce family. It is but one of many. The tetracyclic towers of Liberl, the Recluse Cube of the Liberarch, the Black Records of the Arnor family, even Prince Olivert's sonorous seashell.
Legend says Adios bestowed artifacts to a number of different groups back in the days of yore.
Which would mean this mirror was the artifact consigned to the witches.
Correct. The Spectral Moon Mirror works in tandem with the Black Records, and is itself connected to the spirit shrines scattered about the land. It is also the source of the many visions you have experienced.
I see. That's interesting.
Nevertheless, it is quite a rarity for its powers to manifest, even for us witches. But everything changed the moment we congregated together in this shrine. Emma, the Wandering Witch, and Selene, her familiar. Schwarzer, the Cursed Sacrifice, and I, the Elder of the Hexen Clan. The Great Twilight is upon us, and a frenzied thirst for blood sweeps over the land.
So we're really doing this?
Red Moon Rose, the true ancestor of the vampires.
The term vampire is little more than slander. A myth that masks the reality of my kin. Although, when it comes to manipulating vitality, I suppose there is a hint of truth to the tales.
And yeah, we get the true form.
The hell?
A holy beast. You're the origin of Grianos and myself.
Roselia was the name once borne by an ancient creature. 1,200 years ago, it fused with the Kin of Fire's elder to prevent a great calamity of their time.
I see.
This creature was the holy beast sent forth by the goddess, the Burning Sphinx.
Oh boy. Roselia, the Burning Sphinx. It's a giant cat with wings.
Grandmother.
So you're the one the church has been searching for. The other holy beast, long thought to have disappeared.
Damn, who would have guessed?
As I have already stated, I am not the first to bear the name Roselia. The original disappeared 900 years ago, likely due to the gnome's betrayal. I began my existence as a familiar, not unlike Celine.
Yes.
What?
Big cat.
My predecessor showed me this place, telling me to return here should anything happen to her.
With fire tails and fire wings.
I obeyed, and when I arrived, the spectral moon mirror allowed me to inherit a part of her memories, as well as her mission. Thus did I become the second Roselia.
Come to think of it, that bird Vita used to own had azure wings just like those.
So both familiars were made in the image of the holy beast that created them.
Now I understand why you wanted Celine to come here.
Indeed. The great twilight is upon us, and our clash with the gnomes draws ever closer. Given the state of the world and the coming of the rivalries, nothing is guaranteed. As such, should the worst come to pass, Celine is to serve as my successor.
That would mean, Rose, just what are you planning to do?
Nothing so drastic as dying, I assure you. But we must account for every possibility. Filling the air with strife will cause the reflecting pool to show us visions linked to the Black Records. Having a wandering witch and the ultimate sacrifice here should allow us to see the truth of this curse in its entirety.
I see. We need to uncover the full vision. All the glimpses we saw in the other shrines were just pieces of it.
Yes.
And in order to trigger it, we need to fight.
So we're really going to fight you, without holding anything back.
Precisely. Now, enough dawdling.
Let's fight the big boss.
What a formidable aura.
But we can't back down now.
Right. It's now or never.
Class 7s, new and old. It's time to face our greatest trial yet.
We'll prove the time Millium bought for us was not in vain.
We will fight to uncover the hidden truth.
I've got a few choice words to say about all this, Rose, but I'll fight you first and complain later.
Then come, children. Face me with the full extent of your strength. We shall see how you fare against the Hexen clan's elder. I, a holy beast of the goddess, Roselia, the Burning Sphinx. Come forth, lest hesitation be your undoing.
It's my turn! Cha! Let's get him!
It's mine!
Start simple.
Very well.
Luminary Force.
Let's go! Huh. There!
They're mine!
I'm up! Shit! Now!
Attack! All right! Cha! Let's get him!
It's mine!
Take this! Now! Let's go, everyone!
It's my turn.
My turn.
Yeah! It's my turn! Ha!
All right! Ha!
Very good.
An opening! There!
And
They're mine! Yes!
We'll raise.
Shimmer! Luminary Force!
Yes!
Let's go!
Yeah! Not on my watch!
An opening! It's down!
They're mine!
Very good.
Let's go! Shit!
All right! Ha! Yeah!
And then drop the zero cannon. Very nice.
Take this! Now!
Attack!
Not today!
Oh, is this as far as your power goes?
I'm going. Arcus, activate.
Very well.
Yeah!
All right! Ha! Wide open!
It's mine!
Let's go!
Okay. We'll have to raise
Shimmer!
Luminary Force.
I'm up! Tuh!
There!
Another one of this. Very good.
It's my turn! Cha!
I'm going.
Oops.
My turn.
That wasn't the move I wanted to use.
I'm up! Ha! Now!
Attack!
I have decided to bring about the end. Alright, that fires that off.
It's
Okay,
my
that
turn.
actually hit everybody. Okay. Couldn't absorb that. Oh shoot.
Let's go!
My turn.
Shimmer! Luminary Force!
Let's go.
Yeah!
It's my turn.
And
Arcus, activate.
It's my turn! Ha!
There!
Keep
Yeah!
wailing on it. But super heal.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate it!
Thank you.
Take this! It's down!
Good.
Attack!
My turn. Shot. It's down. At one.
I'm going. Huh?
It's my turn! Tuh! Now!
Attack! Here I go! Ha! Nope. Wide open!
It's mine.
Yeah!
Impressively done.
Yay, I did it.
We won, but stay sharp, everyone.
How'd you like that, huh?
That was tough, but I think we did it.
I didn't expect you to be able to hold your ground so fiercely, children. Now I understand how Ragnard and must have felt after facing your kind.
Huh? I know of the ancient dragon, but the other name...
It sounds similar to that of the Steel Maiden's divine knight.
It is a name that has passed from this world into oblivion. But back to the matter at hand. You have all passed the trials set before you. As for what comes next, you had best brace yourselves.
The spectral moon mirror. It's
alive.
I'll guide us through. Everyone get ready. What is this?
The fragments of the past preserved in the Black Records. A reality even I have yet to see. Do not avert your eyes. This is the truth.
Let's learn the truth.
Damn it! Why? How could the boss just leave us like this?
He told us to take care of Fee. He must have been prepared for this. The boss dragged Baldur the War God straight down to Gehenna with him. I'm sure he's happy about that. And yet...
What a shame. It would seem I failed to make it in time.
You.
Ain't you that guy from the workshop?
Why, yes. Oh, I do hope our S-weapons are serving you well. I have a certain proposal that you might find of interest. And as it so happens, everything we need to execute it can be found nearby.
Indeed.
If all goes well, it may be possible to bring your boss back to life.
What was that?
Now you're just talking crazy.
Very well. I cannot fault your suspicion. Perhaps the Red Constellation would be interested in having their leader back instead. There is, after all, only room for one in this deal. Congratulations on completing your trial. I trust you understand your situation, Rutger Clausel.
Yeah, let me see if I got this straight. I get to pilot Zector, one of the fragments of the Great Power. Which means, somehow or another, I ended up being the chosen sap. But not by old Palatinate over there, per se. You set me up, didn't you?
Oh, and what makes you say that?
Don't play dumb. I know you've been giving weapons to both us and the Red Constellation. Wouldn't be any of my business ordinarily, but when I fought Baldur, I realized something strange was going on. We duked it out for 3 days and 3 nights straight. Guys gotta wonder how that's even possible. And on top of that, this big thing just happened to be sleeping right next to where we died. I can't even remember why we chose that place for our final showdown, but it's obvious to me now. You've been the one pulling the strings behind our backs this whole time.
Evil laugh, man.
Relinquish it to me. It belongs to me. Your soul, your entire being.
You never do tire of this, do you? You are the embodiment of delusion. Repulsive, without a single shred of dignity, unlike Valimar.
Compared to me, the Ashen Knight is nothing more than scrap metal. Accept it. You, with the heart of a lion, deserve better. You alone deserve to pilot me.
Drycles?
Damn. The Argent One comes, but it matters not. You shall never escape my grasp. No matter where you flee, your weary soul will never find refuge.
Tricles, what was that just now?
It's been an age and a half, Leanne. You haven't changed at all from when I last saw you. No, if anything, you're more beautiful than ever.
Your flattery won't work on me. I assume you heard what became of me from Rose?
Indeed. She told me of your revival and how you'd left Erebonia in secret. What a heartless woman you are. We promised to grow old together, yet you've left me here to grow old on my own.
Even so, my thoughts have always been with you. You and Evelyn's children have grown up splendidly. Your bloodline will surely be blessed with many descendants. I regret that I could not have given you the same. Nevertheless, I am truly happy for you.
Leanne.
Oh, poor
Now
Leanne.
please, tell me, what was that earlier? That horrible darkness hanging over you? How long has it been haunting you? And why?
So many
My name
things.
is Georg. I never had a surname, but the chief told me to pick one, so I took out the G from Gnome and went with that. The idea of having GG as my initials sounded silly to me. Repetitive. That's really all there is to it.
Really getting
When I
everybody's
left the
backstory.
workshop, my real memories were replaced with fake ones. Not that it was so bad. It was as if I'd become a character in a story. I played my role, going to school, making friends, unaware that I'd been regularly reporting back to the workshop the entire time. They'd used the Faceless's hypnosis techniques on me, having stolen them from Ouroboros. But honestly, it wasn't that bad, considering it was just a dream. Reviving Crow was simply a matter of efficiency. Nothing more. The chief gave me an earful for it, but I knew Crow would be a suitable candidate for the rivalries. That's the only reason I did what I did. It's the same reason I didn't kill Angie. And the same reason I gave the courageous a chance.
Now, there's a good boy.
He has a gentle look to him, just like you. We should be glad he hasn't taken after me. Though I suppose if he had my rugged features, he'd have no end of admirers.
I'm sure. Besides, you resemble your father too, don't you? Though I might start to worry if you turn out half as oblivious as him.
How do you mean?
You see? But in a way, that's just what I love about your father. Take care, dear. Best of luck with tomorrow's mission.
I'll be off then. I love you, Kasha. And you as well, Reen.
Little baby.
It's been 180 years since his passing, and only 30 since his soul found its way back to this world. A wonderful wife and a healthy child. It seems there's no need for me to be concerned. But I fear the darkness still hangs over him. Perhaps it's time I reconsider that invitation.
What? Again? Honestly, you and your research projects. Well, whatever it's about this time, I'm sure you'll make it a success. Like always. Just try and make it back for the weekend, all right? My father would love to spend some time with you. As would Elisa.
I'll see what I can do. I love you, Irina.
Aww.
Oh boy. What in Adios' name am I doing? Spending my days designing weapons instead of spending time with my wife and daughter? Not that these recent headaches are helping. Or these sudden drowsy spells. They couldn't find anything wrong with me at the clinic, though. The Panzer Soldat. With any luck, it'll revolutionize the industry as we know it. But will it be good enough for the professor to approve as my final thesis? Wait, my final thesis? Where did that thought even come from? It's almost as though... Am I trying to leave this place?
Yes, you are. Open your eyes, Franz Lumen. I have already claimed the king. All that remains is his steward. Accept your fate.
Mr. Franz Reinford? Pardon my intrusion. I am one of the enforcers of Ouroboros, number 9, the Severing Eclipse. I've come to retrieve the research reports, as per your agreement with Professor Novartis. You are Mr. Reinford, correct? An affiliate of the 13 factories?
Though that is indeed my name, it is not who I truly am. Franz Reinford was nothing more than a temporary alias. It is nothing compared to my true self. A name passed down for centuries from one servant of the Great One to another.
I beg your pardon.
I suppose I should cast my alias aside now. You couldn't have arrived at a better time. I regret to inform you that I will not be relinquishing my research. Try and obtain it by force if you like, but be warned, it won't end well for you.
Not going well.
Looking back, I've experienced more than my fair share of misfortune. My parents were wealthy landowners in the north, but an avalanche claimed them while I was still young. By some stroke of fate, I was taken in by the Baron of Ymir and sent to Thor's military academy. As the years went by, my career progressed well, granting me many close friends along the way. And then, well into my 30s, I met her, the woman who would become my wife. Oh, I experienced my fair share of teasing, but in spite of that, our union was blessed.
Yeah.
It was around that time, however, that I started hearing the voice.
Relinquish it to me. It belongs to me. Your soul, your entire being. Yes. Yes.
Unable to seek anyone's counsel, I tried to seal it deep within my heart. By the time we'd married and our son was born, the voice had faded into only the faintest of thoughts. But no sooner could I breathe a sigh of relief, had it returned at the very worst point of my wretched life.
There we go.
Thank the goddess. You're okay. Please, Gilead, I beg of you. Save our child.
No! Why? Damn you, Arundel! What did Kasha and my son ever do to you? I'm your enemy! I'm the one you want! Helios, please! Someone answer me! Goddess or fiend, I don't care! I'll do anything. Take me instead if you must. Just please! Spare our son's life!
Or Osborn.
Oh, how long I've waited to hear those words. Waited and waited, Dreichels, for 200 long years. This time you will be my awakener, not the Ashen Knights. Agree, and I will deliver your son from death.
It was you. You're the one who did this. All of it. But I don't care anymore. Take my body, take my soul, do what you will! So long as you save my son, it doesn't matter what happens to me!
No, it does not.
Ebon Knight, Ishmelga!
And there we go. I think that's all of them.
There it is, then. The whole truth.
So the duel the boss died in was rigged from the start.
By Black Alberic. But even he was just a puppet.
George, too. Though his circumstances were a bit different.
Yeah. And what was that thing possessing Elisa's dad anyway?
It looked like he was taken over by another persona, the Chief of the Gnomes.
The being that possessed him has achieved immortality through means different from mine. I suspect it lives on by becoming one with any descendant of the gnomes it deems worthy. Almost akin to a parasite of sorts.
I see.
Father.
We also learned the truth about Aryan Road, or Leanne Sandlot as she was once known. She spent 250 years watching over the Empire, as well as the man she loved most.
A saint in the truest sense of the word.
But that means the guy she spent all that time watching over is...
I admit, I always did have my suspicions. Why, for instance, did Emperor Eugen go to such lengths to support the Chancellor?
You're right. It all makes sense now. His Majesty had the entire truth in his hands this whole time. The Black Records.
He knew that the Lionheart Emperor, founder of Thors, father of the Renaissance, and victor in the War of the Lions 250 years back, had been reborn as Gileath Osborne, the Blood and Iron Chancellor.
Yes. Yep. Everything. Osborne is the main character.
I never imagined reincarnation would be possible.
Paranormal bullcrap. Except it's for real this time, isn't it?
Of all the things for the visions to show us. Those witless fools! Why didn't Leanne and Dreichels come to me? Did you not say we were friends? Was it all just a lie? No. I am the one at fault. How could I have been so blind for centuries?
Grandmother.
Or is it?
Rose.
Roselia, what can you tell us about this Ishmelga?
The Ebon Knight.
All signs point to him being the one behind all this, don't they?
It radiates an aura unlike any other divine knight we've encountered.
I do not know. This particular divine knight has remained mostly hidden for over 1,000 years. It was absent for both the War of the Lions 250 years ago and the Dark Dragon's appearance 900 years ago. However,
it may have been the one behind them. Or perhaps, the one behind every tragic event in Erebonia's dark history.
Oh, that's really clever.
No way. Valimar, Ordine, and all the other divine knights we've seen thus far have each had their own conscious mind. What if that mind were to become warped by malice, amassing it as a kind of power?
The Gnomes and the Hexen clan have been at odds from the very start. Even still, we managed to reach a compromise 1,200 years ago. We stood side by side as we sealed off the Great One. We worked arm in arm to help found the Empire. But 800 years ago, after the reclamation of the capital, the Gnomes suddenly broke off all contact with us.
And the one behind all of that was the Ebon Knight. It must have taken over the gnomes and made them into its followers. Well, that's the nice way of putting it, I guess. In reality, they're nothing more than its brainwashed minions.
And so they got involved with all sorts of shady stuff, including the boss's death, moving their evil plans forward the whole time.
Yeah. Even now. That's the curse that Albrecht was talking about.
But what's its end goal? Bringing back the Great One? Or is it trying to win the rivalry of the Seven to become the Great One itself?
Is that what the OZ units were created for? What I was created for? What Milliam gave her life for?
Just the thought of it makes me sick.
We can't let this stand.
Rain?
Angry Rain.
That thing is the reason for all this suffering. Not only in Erebonia, but in every country surrounding it. Crow, the Lance Maiden, and the Jaeger King were all made into immortals and forced into its game. It took Milliam's life, and the lives of so many others. Major Lecter's father, Major Claire's family, and others still. Innocent people, all made into its victims. Elisa's father, George, my mother, even Chancellor Osborne himself.
Rain, keep it together!
At this rate, the curse will take hold of you.
It seems the truth was too much for him to handle.
Damn it! You gotta get it under control.
Calm yourself, my awakener.
Valimar?
Oh, what is this? It feels so soothing.
Valibur. I missed his voice.
Where are we?
Is this the phase space where Divine Knights and Awakeners make their contracts?
Nah. I get the feeling we're somewhere else entirely.
Valimar, you can speak again? This is different from when we spoke back in the workshop, isn't it?
Correct. It seems the curse has temporarily loosened its grip on me. My means of expression remain limited, however. Perhaps I will recover the ability to speak in the real world at some point.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Thank the goddess.
Hear my words, Awakener, and secondary contractors. The Ebon Knight is not the only one to blame for all the tragedies you named. Mankind's weakness contributed to bringing them about. If you fail to understand this, you have no hope of prevailing in the rivalries ahead. Even with the sword.
The sword?
It's Milliam. It's turned blue.
Can't be.
All right! It worked!
It's Milliam.
Milliam!
Hi, Grekken. How are you?
Hey guys! Did you miss me?
Good. Why are you blue? Heartwarming, magical moment of love and friendship.
I've been watching over you guys the whole time. Every time you got in a pickle, and every time you whooped your way right out of it. Guess I should say sorry, though, for not being strong enough.
Oh, Milliam.
I wanted to be able to say, I saved the day. That I helped protect everyone. But I never thought I'd cause you guys all this grief instead.
Milliam.
Just enjoying.
You don't have to apologize.
Not in the slightest. You did more for us than we ever could have asked.
I'm guessing the two of you appeared to tell us something important. Am I right?
Yeah, being stuck like this helped us finally figure a few things out. First off, you were right about the rivalries being struggles for power between the Divine Knights. Crow's an immortal, so he should have totally vanished from our world after he was defeated. But it seems like you guys figured it out. Making him your kin like that bought him some more time.
Yeah.
Though, when it comes to the end of the Great Twilight, I probably don't even need to say it.
Don't.
That's me, living with a death sentence over my head.
No,
Crow.
Crow. Don't.
There is
Crow.
one more thing to mention regarding the Ebon Knight.
Valimar.
His power is immense, beyond the reach or understanding of this realm. He could defeat every one of us. However, this would not make him whole again. He requires a worthy opponent. As such, I expect the following will occur. The Ebon Knight will wait until one knight has absorbed the power of the other 5 in order to have his worthy opponent. However, because this opponent has such power, it is at this point Ishmelga could potentially be defeated.
The Jaeger King's Palatinate Knight, the Steel Maiden's Argent Knight, the Prince's Vermilion Knight, Rufus's Auric Knight, and Reen's Ashen Knight partnered with Crow's Azure Knight. It'll be one of them who'll be going toe-to-toe with the Ebon Knight.
Yeah.
How about it, Reen? Looks like we don't have much of a choice.
No.
Your rivalry at the Soul Shrine was only a preview of what's to come.
Maybe we can convince the boss to join us, just like Crow.
Perhaps. And from what we saw in those visions, there could certainly remain a chance to recruit the Steel Maiden to our side as well.
That's right. They of all people should understand what it is we're fighting for.
We can make it work. I'm sure of it.
Ain't gonna be easy, but at least now we finally got some light at the end of this tunnel.
Maybe so. But I somehow doubt Rufus or the Prince will be half as eager to team up with us.
So long as Valimar can win the rivalries and absorb the power of their knights, it shouldn't pose too much of a problem.
With more allies and more power, we might actually have a shot against Chancellor Osborne.
Our odds may be slim, but this is our best chance to defeat Ishmelga for good.
I've made my decision, Valimar. Not as the sacrifice, and not as an ogre, but as myself. We're going to see these rivalries through to the very end, with you and Millium at our side.
Yeah.
Well said, my Awakener.
That's what I like to hear. I'll be right there with you all the way.
Bye, Millium. I miss you.
Millium! Stop! Don't go!
Please, wait! There's still so much I have to say! Come on, guys! You don't have to worry. Even if you can't see me, I'm always with you!
Power of ghostliness.
Remember, we're all a team! No matter what happens!
Yeah. Class 7 forever. I love this game. It's so sad and happy.
Oh. That wasn't just a dream, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Now I see. She was never gone. She's been here all along.
She became a sword at the end
My
of the
big
third
sister.
game.
I'm so glad.
She's come such a long way. I can hardly believe it.
What exactly was that, Grandmother?
A liminal space between dreams and reality, bestowed unto you by the spectral moon mirror. Something similar happened back when I inherited my predecessor's responsibilities. The mirror has granted us more than expected. All those centuries
No,
of
he
watching
did not
over it
just
were well
flush.
worth it. Yeah, they really were.
You got cat, 800-year-old sphinx cat, witch, vampire, and then people.
Roselia, and Emma, and Celine as well. Thank you for everything.
How is everybody doing
You can pass
today?
that on to Vita and the Rakshasa, too. Props for all the help.
Valimar has fallen silent once more, and it's unlikely Milliam will be able to speak to us like that again. Yet, their souls are still with us, always. Of that, we can be certain.
Indeed. Now that we're all together again, there can be no more room for doubt in our path as Class 7.
I've had that active on my on Reen since I got him into
And
the
as
party.
members of the Radiant Wings.
Probably would have been screwed without you witches helping out, though. Guess that's worth a thanks or two.
Definitely. I think I'm finally ready to face my father and Sharon again.
Yeah, we owe you guys. Big time.
You guys.
You're making way too big a deal over it. I didn't do anything.
The Sundari cat girl.
But I guess I'm glad things worked out.
Ah, it feels as though several centuries of weight has been lifted from my shoulders. As for the new facts that were revealed to us, I will let Vita and Thomas Lysander know what they should.
That'd be a great help. Thank you.
I'm just happy I was able to carry out my duty as a wandering witch. But I couldn't have done it if our family hadn't worked so hard to protect this sacred place. So thank you, Grandmother, for guiding our clan for so many years.
Yep, that's her grandmother.
And more than anything, for making me the person I am today.
Just where's all this coming from? What do you think you're doing? Are you trying to bring your poor granny to tears? This old heart of mine can only take so many surprises.
My word.
Ah.
It would seem our little trip can be counted as a success.
We should bring the good news back to His Highness and the others.
Yeah.
Right. Best not to keep them waiting any longer. Let's be off. To the Courageous 2.
Let's go. Back onto the airship. But I think I'm going to actually call it here for today. That took way longer than I thought it would. But there was lots of talking with people. And I may have started a little bit later than I intended. Ooh, got people. But yeah, I'm gonna head off, say bye-bye, all that fun stuff. What to do? Yay. Yeah. So gonna do the usual stuff. YouTube for VODs, Discord for Discord stuff. Everybody knows the same stuff. Anybody playing anything? Cold Steel 3. Got 2 people there. Cold Steel 1. Nope. Cold Steel 2. Nope. Anybody playing the good favorite Trails game? Somebody who's not playing it in English, so I can't do anything about that. And Sky the Third? Nope. Okay, we've got okay. No luck. Alright. Yeah. Actually, I do play other games. I just remembered. Anybody playing? I don't know you. Let's have a look. No. Grand Factory? Nope. There's... anybody playing Divinity Original Sin? Is this person? Oh, looks like they're ahead of me, so no. Oh, yeah, I'll go raid. I'll raid Geller. I'll happily take that. Let's go say hi. Playing Mad Max. Alright. Thank you, Greg. Yeah. I think when you raided him once, I was there for it. When you were doing Kingdom Come Deliverance. But yeah, this is where I'll call it. Thank you everyone for joining me. Tomorrow is the... Tomorrow I should be playing Divinity. Only if... You're welcome. Bye-bye, everybody. Yeah, tomorrow is my Divinity stream. Hopefully. You're welcome, Graken. You're welcome, Guka, and everybody else who stopped by. I'm nearly finished with this game, which will put me at like 49 games finished for 2024. Alright. Oh, yeah, that's it. Bye-bye.